Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about how to become a successful black woman. A black woman with 100% confidence, who loves her blackness and who is proud of her skin color and her African roots. The first thing you need to do to become a successful black woman is to redefine your beauty standard. If your beauty standard do not embrace your African features, of course you will not be confident. I already made a video about black beauty, so you can go watch it after this one. After that, search for images or content creators who look like the most like your representation of beauty standards. For example, for me, I am an African girl, so I search for women with very dark skin like blue black. I also have Afro hair, and my wish is to have longer Afro hair. So I search for dark skinned women with long Afro hair. Of course, it's not because I love a long Afro hair that I don't like short Afro hair. Both are beautiful, but unfortunately, I grew up in Western society and I internalize some Western ideas, like the idea that long hair represents femininity. I know that not necess- I know that is not necessarily true, but my preference is long Afro hair. I have brown eyes, so I look for women with very dark eyes, almost blue black. I also love long eyelashes, even though I don't have long eyelashes myself. But even if I don't have that trait, it's still part of my beauty standards. I also love clear skin without imperfections. That's one of the reasons I love very dark skin tones. They look smooth and radiant. When you are very dark skin, your skin tone attracts attention because it's unique and powerful. These are my beauty standards. I will show some example in this video of women who meets those beauty standards, and of course I have the same beauty standards for men. For men, the darker you are, the more beautiful you are. It's applied to both men and women. So once you define your beauty standard, you need representation. Representation matters. To find representation, the best app for me is Pinterest. Search for a beautiful black woman with natural hair because we don't want straight wig like with Indian hair in your head. And you will find many beautiful black women with natural hair. After that comes mindset. To build strong confidence, you need to decolonize your mindset and become more Afrocentered. For example, you know about your African history and your African roots, because when you know where you come from, you know your identity, and identity is really important in the construction of yourself. The real problem with many black people in general is that they don't know their history and they don't have a real connection to the continent. If we want a strong community, we need to reconnect to the African continent, to know history, to know ancestors, to know spirituality, and adopt our own vision of life without outside influence. Yeah, without outside influence, we need of no sovereignty. The third piece of advice is to distance yourself from social media and reconnect with real life. Unfortunately, in recent years, there has been an increase in insecure black women speaking on social media and damaging the image of dark-skinned black women. Is the same on the other side. On the other side, with some black men, a few traitors of the black community dominate social media. Unfortunately, negativity is always louder. So I advise you to step away from social media, and maybe one day we will create no social media platform for black people with an African centered vision. And now it's exists African social media for African people. The problem is no community don't support enough those application, and I know only application social media for French speakers and not for English speakers. But I will do a video about content creators, film and series, and African apps for African people, for black people. I will share you in the next video. Yeah, like that you can support the content creators, the film and series, and the apps. because we need all of that to build a strong community. The fourth piece of advice is to consume content that value dark-skinned women and dark-skinned men. One of the foundations of confidence is good representation in film and series. And as I said earlier, I will make a video about my favorite films and series that value black women and black men. I will do a video about, I think I will do several videos about what you should support as a dark-skinned woman, what content creators value dark-skinned women, and what app value black people, and to support the community. For example, for me, for film and series, I stopped watching many Black American series a few years ago because I don't support content that promote anti-blackness, colorism, ratchet stereotype, and traitors and no men representation. I stopped watching Black American series because I don't like the representation. I think it's destroy most black women, especially dark-skinned women, but even black women in general. And I prefer African series because in a Black American series there are a lot of colorism. Step by step, they erase black people, like they put as first, and the main character, a black girl with a lighter skin, with not kinky hair, who looked more mixed than black. And after that, the girls and boys will look less black, really, really less black. We see that with the Grammy Awards, where the majority are mixed girl, but it's not, the problem is not there are mixed people in our representation, and in our representation, not in our representation in our series and film. The problem is mixed people is not main representation, and it comes from the colonization, because no main representation is not mixed people but dark skinned people. The majority of black people are dark skinned, they are not mixed, and they don't have light skin with curly hair. The majority have dark skin with afro hair. And step by step, in the future, we will see like a black girl, a person, a girl with like 5% of blackness will play a role of a black girl, and we don't want that happen. As a black people, as a black community, we need to redefine no image. Mixed people aren't black, they can represent the black people. If you are black, it's your parents, it's your birth parent of black, and the majority of black people have dark skin, so no main representation need to be dark skinned people. So the fifth piece of advice is to support content creators and content that value black women. The first action you can take right now is to like and subscribe to my channel, but also support black-owned business that value black women and black men. So that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and relatives. See you in the next video. Quality.